Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are tuning in from the world. So, my name is Angeline, and I am broadcasting live from New York. And here with me is Lucian, who is one of the co founders of CoinBit Pro. So, today I am going to be we're going to be having a conversation with Lucian about his journey before CoinBit Pro and after CoinBit Pro, and what we're doing as far as this is like the pre-launch before we actually launch in the U.S. next week on Tuesday, which I'm really, really, really super excited about. So if you are watching the live right now, please put a hashtag live in the comments and let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you are watching the replay, make sure you put hashtag replay in the comments and let us know where you're tuning in from. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so Lucian, your journey really, really inspires me. And when I jumped on board last year with the company, I can tell you it's really been life-changing for me. And the fact that I was able to travel to Port Elizabeth, South Africa and meet you for the first time at the airport. And I remember when you greeted me at the airport. So, like I said, I'm really excited to have you share your story. It looks like that Lucian dropped off. I think he'll get back on. So, guys, sorry about that. It could be a Wi-Fi connection or something. So, guys, here he is. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Okay, here you are. I lost you there for a second.
Sorry about that. My internet actually backed up, so I hope that we are good now.
Yeah, we are good now. We are good now.
Wonderful.
Okay, so I had the pleasure of meeting Lucian, who picked me up at the airport last year in Port Elizabeth, South Africa, for the live launch event in Port Elizabeth, South Africa, which was amazing. So, Lucian, what I would like to do is to just have a conversation with you, and please tell the viewers who are tuning in right now, because we see. Let me just acknowledge some people. Oh, Patricia's already live from New Jersey, and Carol is here from Pennsylvania. So please share with the viewers here what your journey was before CoinBit Pro.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Angeline, for actually having me on here. And I want to send out my greetings to everybody watching this interview. So, where did everything start? I'm born and bred in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. It's a coastal city. And yes, I grew up here. I matriculated in my country. When you finish your basically high school, you call it your matric. So I matriculated in 2004. I immediately had to actually go and seek for employment. So I went to Cape Town. Now, Cape Town, many people are familiar with Cape Town, and because our city is actually not that busy as in Cape Town in terms of business, etc., and opportunities. So I went there and I found a job at a factory. I used to be a machine operator there, and things didn't go too good back home. So I had to come back home, and because of family responsibilities. So I'm the last born. So at the end of the day, my mom is a bit old. So I came back, and yes, life proceeded. And I actually thought earlier about something that not even you guys know what I actually did. So I used to cook Chinese food at Mr.
Really?
Chow's. Oh
Wow.
yes, that was
Wow.
fun. Besides that, I used to work as a construction worker. Most of let's say about 7 or 8 years. Um, what, but at the workplace, I normally had to like be a jack of all trades. So whether it was styling, plumbing, building, etc. But what I loved more was styling, and yeah, that led me to 2015. Fast forward to 2015 when I actually consulted the internet, because then I was already a year married, and I found myself spending too much time away from home, and I wanted to learn how to actually make a income from home. So I started basically selfishly because I wanted to help myself at that point of time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. That is amazing. And I recall when we met in Port Elizabeth and at the airport, I recall that you had told me that you were an Uber driver, and it reminded me, like it reminded you, like when you picked me up. Remember, It's like, I was an Uber driver, and I'm like, okay. And then I'm sitting on the left side instead of the right side because in the U.S. we drive, like where the driver's side is
Yes.
on the. And I remember I said to you, I said, if I ever rented a car here in South Africa, I forget it. No, not happening.
Oh yes. Oh
Not
yes.
happening. Not happening. So your journey, like I said, really, really inspires me. So how did you find Coinbit Pro? What happened? I mean, how did you find Coinbit Pro and get into the crypto world?
Okay. So basically, 2015, when I consulted the internet, wanted to learn about how I could actually generate income from home.
Mm.
Then I found myself as a Uber driver as well as a courier. So one of our big banks here, First Hand Bank Limited, I used to deliver their private clients cards. So then in that time, I actually met a guy called Michael Bernard, and he well, he's a professional rugby player. He went to Amsterdam, and we know that Amsterdam wants to be the capital of cryptocurrency. And he came back and he told us about this Bitcoin. Then Bitcoin was like more or less 430 US dollars.
Mm.
Yes, so back in 2016 February. Then I started like accumulating some cryptocurrency, buying some, and I was on a weekday. I used to work as a cab driver, not a cab driver, a courier, and on weekends as a Uber. So I
Mm.
used to first drive someone else, but because I generated, we know that Bitcoin's value went exponentially shot up in 2017. I was then able to buy my own car with the money that I generated from it, and was able to then drive my own Uber. So from there, I had to learn more about cryptocurrency and how I could actually change my life. Like I said, it was basically uh, I was focused on making an income only, and only when it switched to making an impact, because I soon realized there are many parents out there. There are many like myself who found themselves working like I worked 16 hours per day, and
Mm.
not having time for my kids and my wife, and always being tired when I'm home, etc. So once I realized that, fast forward to 2019, after I've actually burned my fingers as well, so it wasn't all rosy. Yes, some ventures were successful, others were not non-successful. So then I realized that because I grew up in a Christian home, and it was almost like you don't want to be speaking about money. It was almost like we don't speak about money at home. So
Mm.
when I positioned but I realized that if we are not going to educate people about cryptocurrency, because that is where the world is going, everything is going digitally, and that is like standing still and seeing a crime happen,
Mm.
because I had to get my hands dirty, because not everybody wants to associate their name with this industry, because at the end of the day there are so many taking advantage of it. But if we who are in the know, we keep quiet, that's like standing being quiet when a crime happens. So what I've learned over the years, and I found other partners such as Bradley, who's also down here in Port Elizabeth. Ashton Martin, who's in the UK. He's actually South African born, but he's over there for 16 years. And Savi, who is Canadian. And yeah, so we got together, we started Coinbit Pro, and we started educating people about the industry, so how they can actually be able to make a full-time income without having to give their hard-earned money to a next person, how they can actually do it themselves, so without having to obviously stand the chance of having brokers run away of taking most of their profits. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I hear
Uh,
you. I hear you.
Epic dive.
Yeah. Wow. Now, how did you meet Bradley? How did you come to meet Bradley?
Me and Bradley, we were in a company before we actually launched our own company, Coinbit. We were in a different company, and I always liked the way how he used to work with his team, because we both built teams, and I saw that he actually gives. He really cares about them. He's not just there to have their commission, etc. And you used to work with him, and I liked the culture that they created. And as a result, we started talking, and he asked me one day, Lucian, I know basically what my strong points are, but what is your strong points? Because I find that I'm attracted to you. So at that point of time, you don't always want to say what are you good at or what are you bad at. I just said no, just figure it out. I don't know. Yeah, but at the end of the day, then we started speaking more and more and more, and we then embarked on a journey in terms of business with a different company, but then we were in one team. And that is where we actually saw that, okay, it is actually not what we only saw from the outside. We could actually really work together. And what we brought to our teams actually also, how synergy works. 1+1 = 4 or 5. So that is what happened. And it was just a great journey from there onwards.
That's great. That's great.
That's great.
And I just, your whole story and journey, like I said, really inspires me. And, the fact that what I love about this platform, guys and girls, for those of you who are tuning in, and I see more viewers coming on, is that this is an honest platform. You're not giving your money to someone else. Okay. So, which it's an honest platform. It also has an affiliate side that pays 100% commissions. And we also, which is a plus, but not only that, but you could do your own trading. And we have a trading consultant. So now I have another question to ask you, Lucian. How did you get into trading? So did you do trading before Coinbit Pro, or how long did it take you to master that skill set? Because there's people out there who want to trade, but they just can't find the right platform to do that on.
I actually did some trading in 2015, some forex trading, burned my fingers, and I said the whole industry, it's a scam. When it comes to trading, everything I regarded it is a scam, because I burned my fingers.
Oh, you burned your fingers. I hear you.
Yes, so I left it like for 3 years or 2 years. Yeah, for 2 years, I didn't want anything to do with it. I just accumulated my cryptocurrency, things that I knew how to actually benefit from it. And once I actually was exposed to it, remember, you don't have to be the best at everything. So we basically hired a trading consultant. And once I worked closely with a consultant, and that is only when I actually started to understand it more. And when I understood it more, then that is where my my passion grew for it. Because the human brain is like this: what you don't understand, you deem it as untrue or fake or whatever it may be. But once you understand more, then it becomes realistic, etc. I actually just did a live video to our community in the group, and I shared with them how I was then able, even in my busy schedule, I was able to do some swing trading. I did it trade like on the 10th of this month. It's end of the month now. I just looked at it, 28% up. So I took some profits and I showed people. Many people maybe don't have the time, but even if you don't have the time, like even if you take like 2 weeks ago, I did a trade, and now for 10 minutes, I once again spent time just to execute it and do my withdrawal to my bank account. So, yeah, it's just a matter of learning the fundamentals.
Okay. And I'm learning the fundamentals myself.
Oh, yes.
Like, people ask me, "You're really going to?" I said, "I'm really going to master trading." Oh yes, absolutely.
If you flew from New York to South Africa for the launch, why wouldn't you
I know.
want to master this? You were action taker.
I know. Well, I'm an action taker, so action takers are money makers, as they say. And
Definitely.
as far as the leaders, I just want to acknowledge some other people that are hopping on right now. So we have my friend Christine DiCaprio is tuning live from New York. Hi, good morning, sweetie. It's always great to see you. Thanks for your support. Oh, thanks, Carol. I agree with you. Lucian's accent is awesome. Totally.
Thank you, Carol.
She's a sweetie. Thanks, Patricia. Thank you, Patty.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you. Appreciate you. And Jeff is hopping on. Happy to be connected with legit. I agree. Jeff,
Thank
totally
you.
right. Yes, totally correct. Yes. I am very happy and blessed to be connected with its honest ethics. Work ethic is very huge for me. And we have honest leaders. They have a high work ethic. They put in a lot of time in this. And now I'm coming to the question of the USA launch. How excited are you about the USA launch next week on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern time?
I cannot express my excitement for it. Even though the Lord has blessed us to grow this company to more than 55 countries globally, but focusing on the US, and yes, it's just something else, and we are very fortunate to be able to bring this opportunity. Not that we are starting over there; we already have a proven footprint. We already have many leaders like yourself over there. So, but we definitely this Tuesday, it's going to be something else. It's going to be something else. No, we're excited.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. And, I know that some of my friends are really excited too. There are people here who don't know what cryptocurrency is. They don't know, but
Yes.
it's the wave of the future. It's digital currency. Would you agree with me on that?
Oh, yes, we are actually obligated to educate them about it,
Mm,
because that is where the world is going. If we are not going to educate people on it, then the chances that they will fall prey to others who have bad intentions are
mm,
quite high. So before people fall prey to it, we need to do our part to educate them on it so they can actually understand it more. And when there's understanding, at the end of the day, people will be able to make better decisions concerning it. Especially, I don't know about your currency. Do you also experience the inflation that's actually just eating away the end of the day,
yes.
showing people how to hedge against inflation? And we do our best.
And the beauty of crypto is you own your own. You're like your own bank.
Yes. So
Instead of
with
going
that
to a
comes
bank and
responsibility.
depositing a check that takes like 3 days to clear, you have control.
Oh,
You
yes.
have you have
Some
complete that. Yeah, so go ahead.
um, obviously there are many different cryptocurrency cards that you can actually use. So if you want instantaneously access to it, then obviously you'll just have it in your card and go to any filling station or supermarket at Walmart. You swipe it, they will get their US dollars, and cryptocurrency will go from your card. So that's more convenient as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Not only am I excited about the USA launch event, but what's happening in December once we're cleared to travel.
Oh yes, we're going to Cape Town. Yeah, we're launching our second phase. So at the end of the day, our vision for the company is to build the entire um, community where we will be able to obviously serve each and every type of person out there, whether they would want to just use the cryptocurrency, use our coins, use our exchange. So the entire ecosystem that is basically laid out. So of which we obviously are launching on a yearly basis, different phases. And at the end of the day, when we get to 2029, then obviously it will change as time progresses, because even like 3 months ago, we didn't think that we were going to be in a pandemic now. So, but at the end
I
of the
know.
day, our plans for the company is basically to build the entire ecosystem where we'll be able to do anything from our community. And yeah, that is basically the plan. So we're launching second phase in Cape Town, 4th of December. Actually, the 5th, but on the 4th of December, we have another surprise of which we will be sharing some details on it on Tuesday evening. This
Very
Tuesday.
good. Okay, I just want to, Christine, let me just see what you said. I'd love to hear how all this works. I'm confused on what it is. No problem, Christine. What I will do is once we hop off the live, I will send you the invite link to the live event on Tuesday, and you will see how it all works. So, because I know you've been asking me about it, you
Yes.
know. So I'm glad. Yeah, thank you, Christine. Yes, and I'll send you the invite link. And let's see who else we have tuning in. We have Michael. Yes, New York is in the house, so we have New Yorkers tuning in. This is great. This is
Can
great.
you maybe give away the time so people can dialize it? It's going to be at 2 p.m. EST. Eh?
Yes, EST. So Christine in New York here. The live event will start at 2 p.m. Eastern time next Tuesday. So please book it on your calendar. I'll send you the invite link. All you have to do is just register, which I want to. Okay, great. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, I'm so happy you're here, Christine. You are such a sweetheart. We're good friends. We're great friends, you know. And she's the heart-centered leader herself, and she's just a great person. Just I love her, you know. So Christine, when all this is over, we're going to get together for coffee. So when we're able to go out again, okay, because we're not completely open yet. We're in phase 2 right now. So, okay, closing thoughts, Lucian. Where do you see yourself in the future?
Like I said, when my mindset changed to making impact is obviously where things changed in my life, because when I started my journey, it was more self-centered. I wanted to get rid of my 16-hour job, but now working with people, helping them to actually get started the right way and not have to spend 3 years and burn your fingers, etc. So making more impact is obviously the vision. So we are growing our uh, obviously our ecosystem to where we are like the Coca-Cola, where it is actually in every corner of the world. So educating people on it, because when it comes when it comes to education, people have more when they have more understanding, then their lifestyle improves at the end of the day. So we, even though we are in 57 countries,
Right.
between 55 and 60 countries, there's still a lot for us to do. So yes, that is basically the vision, to be able to take our message all across the globe.
Perfect. That's great. I'm really, really happy. Really, really happy and blessed that you came on here. You took the time out of your busy schedule because, you know, you're a great father, you're a great husband. I met your lovely wife last year in Port Elizabeth, and your kids are amazing. So to take the time here and share, you know, your passion for cryptocurrency and your story with my viewers here, I really, really appreciate it. So I want to thank you, Lucian, for taking the time again for this interview. And for those of you who are tuning in here on the live, if you would like, what I did was I posted the invite link up in the comments section. But if you would like me to send you the private link, please comment below USA Launch. Comment below USA Launch, and what I will do is I will get in touch with you right after this live to private message you the link. So our USA Launch event is next Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Central, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. So guys, jump on the choo-choo train. That's all I can say. Jump on the choo-choo train.
And can I just make a last statement? I just want to share that wherever you are, if you are the type of person, you don't need experience in this industry, but if you are the type of person who want to make impact, this launch is for each and every person out there, irrespective of whether you're from the US, whether you're from the UK. So feel free to reach out to Angeline, and she will connect you with us, and we will be making a bigger impact with your help at the end of the day. So thank you very much once again, Angeline, for having me on here.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you. I'm honored and blessed. So guys, we're going to hop off right now. So have a wonderful Friday. Thank you again, Lucian. Have a great weekend. And if you want to share this live out with someone, please share it out. Okay. So I will see you all soon. Thank you, Lucian. Bye.
Bye.